There's no GPS for your life. I was paying attention to this TikTok video because I'm also on TikTok. And there was a guy on there and he was saying that a woman will follow your dream and she'll follow your lead if she understands the destination. And I didn't agree with that whatsoever. Let me explain to you why. If you're a man that has goals and dreams, you do not know where you're going to go. You can have a plan, you can hope, you can wish, you can pray, you can do all those things that you possibly think that's going to happen in your life. But 9 out of 10 times, your life will go in a totally different direction. When you find somebody that's accomplished big dreams and big goals, a lot of times they did not know they were going to end up where they ended up. I'll give you a prime example. Me growing up, right? I had certain visions, certain dreams of things I wanted to become. I remember being younger, I wanted to be a dentist. My destination was to become a dentist. But I never became a dentist. At one point in time, I actually wanted to be a chef. When I was like 17, 18, I really wanted to be a chef. Didn't become a chef. I'm on social media right now on YouTube speaking to you, right? You know what's so crazy about that though? I did not even have a social media account of any sort 4 years ago. Just 4 years ago, I didn't have no social media site. You couldn't have paid me to speak to people, speak to strangers. So if a woman decided to say, well, I can only go along with you if I know the destination, I'm going to be honest with you, you're in trouble. Because I don't even know my destination. My dreams are so big, they're so huge, I don't know my destination. I don't know where I'm going to go in life. All I know is I'm going to become successful. And I'm gonna do my best, I'm gonna go my hardest, I'm gonna put my all into trying different things in order for me to succeed. If your life is based upon, hey, this is my goals, and once I accomplish them, okay, I'm good, I'm gonna be honest with you, you really don't have any goals. Because goals should be so big that you don't even understand how you're gonna make them become true. If you know how you're gonna accomplish the dream, your dream not big enough. It should be so huge that you like, man, I did not even understand how that was going to happen. I'm a barber. That's one of the things I do in my life. I'm a barber. I never thought I would become a barber. All these things just lined up perfectly. I wasn't the person in my 20s or 30s that was saying, yeah, I'm going to become a barber. It's like the right opportunity came. And then I got around the right group of people that allowed that to happen. But if I was a person that was like, yo, I'm sticking to this GPS. Hey, this GPS of what I want to become, it wouldn't happen. I remember when I purchased the home I live in right now. I thought as soon as I got this home, I'll pay this home off in 25 years, 30 years. And guess what? I'll be happy, live the rest of my life here. Within the first year, God was talking to me and God said, this is not all I have for you. God said, this is not what I have in store for you. This is not it. When I figured that out, I started to learn different ways where I could actually get what I truly wanted. But that's the thing about life. You don't know. All you want to do is every day strive to become the best version of yourself. If you strive to become the best version of yourself, your dreams will come true. Your life will change. I promise you. Your life will completely change. The problem with most people is they never give themselves an opportunity. They don't. Because, oh man, I wanted to have this kid at 30. I didn't have a kid at 30. Okay? You might not have a kid till you're 42. Some people, you might say, yo man, I got one, I'm done. Never know. Something happens. You might say, hey, I got this dream job, right? You're happy with this job. Then 3-4 years later, that job fires you. And then you end up starting your own business in that same field and you're making so much more money than you ever made in your life. There's no GPS. You can say you want to have a GPS. You can go out and hoping that your GPS gets you to the destination. But guess what? A lot of times the GPS won't get you exactly where you need to go. That happens a lot. Pick a direction and start moving. The problem with most people is they overthink what they want out of life. Just pick the direction and start going in that direction. They feel like I gotta have all the answers before I go in this direction. No! Figure out what you want and just start going in that direction. You want to start a business, you do not need all the answers. You know you want to start a business, right? Start the business and learn along the way. Think about this for a second, right? Let's say you was driving in your car. Your GPS told you get off on Interstate 635 North, okay? Just say you're in Texas. And let's say you pass the 635 North exit, right? What do? Do you panic? Do you say, oh man, it's over with, I can't get to my destination? Or do you take a different exit instead? Do you take a different path instead? What do you usually do? You don't give up on your trip because you missed the exit. What do? You figure out a way to get where you was trying to go. You figure out a way to get where you was trying to go. Most people, they struggle to understand that. So they feel like, well, at the end of the day, I want to be married at 30, not married at 30. It's done. No! Maybe you got to wait till the next exit. Maybe it might be 2 exits you got to pass up to get there. Maybe it might take you an extra 15 minutes. Think about it. When you drive with your GPS and you miss that exit, the next exit might not be for another 6 miles. So what do? You drive that 6 miles till you can exit off. You might have to turn back around, or you might have to take a detour. And now your time changes because you missed that exit. You was going to get there in 20 minutes, now you might get there in 33 minutes. You're still going to reach the destination, it just took a little bit longer. That's why I get frustrated when I hear people and they're in their 30s or their 40s and they feel like, oh, it's too late. It's not too late. You just missed the exit. Keep driving to the next exit. Take the detour. It's cool, long as you get there. You got people that get so upset with themselves because they didn't make it at the time they thought they were going to make it. So they quit. But if you taking a trip and you trying to get to a different town, you don't quit. What do? You go ask for directions. You might take a detour. And guess what happened? You make it there. You might make it there 3 hours later, 2 hours later. But guess what? Once you get there, you're happy. Why you don't do that with your life? Because things didn't pan out the way they need to pan out so far. So what? But you were so focused on that GPS and getting there exactly at that time that the GPS told you. But that can't come true. It can't. When you take a different route, you learn something new. Whenever you take a different route, things don't go exactly the way you wanted it to go, you learn something new. Let me give you an example. If you're driving and you miss the exit, right? What ends up happening? You're usually going to go on a street that you never would have went on if you didn't miss the exit. So what's going to happen? You're going to learn about that part of town. You're going to learn about that street, the stores on that street, the people on that street. You're going to see something new. The problem in your life is you never see anything new. You only see what you was taught and instilled in you since birth. That's all you see. Because the GPS got to go the way it's supposed to go. And what do most people do? They got to live by that paradigm that the family showed them. So if mama did this, if daddy did this, I got to do this. If auntie did this, and uncle did this, I got to do this. Then you raise children that never go on their own instinct. They always got to go by their GPS that was instilled in them from birth. That's the issue. That's the problem. So you never learn anything new. You never put yourself in a new environment. You never try it. Because the GPS got to go to where you want to go. You must be willing to make mistakes in order for you to get where you're trying to go. If you think everything got to be lined perfect in order for you to succeed in life, you will fail. It's not going to be perfect. They're all going to be things. They're going to be heartaches and pains. I remember being younger saying I never ever wanted to get a divorce. Got one. Never wanted to get it. Got one. Let that sink in for a second. What is that telling you? What that's telling you is life gonna go in all different directions. I just want to get to the full destination. See, we so focused on this dream and this goal, and it gotta go the exact way the GPS wants it to go. It gotta go the way I wrote it in my head. To where if there's a slight a detour, construction, hey, you got to get off here because there's construction going on. There's a car accident, so now you got to make a detour. Any of that happens, everybody stops. Forget that dream. It's never going to come true. I got a felony. So guess what? My dreams can't come. I can't become a successful businessman because, hey, I was locked up 5 years. Because of whatever description that I had before, I can't get where I'm trying to go. Have faith in yourself. Have faith that you will get there somehow. People don't even have faith in themselves that they will get there somehow. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. I believe if you keep trying and you understand that the GPS won't always be perfect, the GPS sometimes you're gonna have to make a detour in order to get where you're trying to go. That doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you got there. So if you're 50 years old and you tell yourself, well, I had a dream at 20 that I should accomplish this dream by 25, but you're 50 years old and you say, well, if I put my all in this, I can accomplish this goal in 5 years. Let's say you accomplish your goal at 55. Okay? You're just throwing something out here. Right? But you're supposed to accomplish it at 25. You just had a couple detours. As long as you got where you were trying to go, that's all that really matters. I would never hear somebody say, if I'm trying to get to New York, let's say New York is a 2-day drive from here. Okay? I think it's like a 2-day drive. You're going to get some rest, right? But let's say it take you 6 days to get to New York. Are you upset when you had to get to New York? Or are you happy that you found a way to get to New York? I've never seen somebody that had a goal. They said, hey, I need to get to New York, right? If I get to New York, I'm going to get $1 million. I just got to get there. Okay, the GPS tell me 2 days. But it take me 6 days because I might have a flat, might have to change the spark plugs, might need the oil change. I might have to get alternator changed out. So it took me a couple days. But I got there. The time doesn't matter. What matters is you found the way to get there. So stop worrying about time. Stop worrying about how old you are. Stop worrying about your age. Stop worrying about the divorce. Stop worrying about your kids. How many kids you made. Stop worrying about all that. And focus on accomplishing your dreams. Because in the end of the day, there's no GPS for your life. My name is Sidney Combs, and I'm a young entrepreneur from Shreveport, Louisiana with $1 in a dream. I need everyone to like the video. It's extremely important that you like the video. Also, share the video. Share it with someone that you know. Please, let's get this message out to as many people as possible. I appreciate everyone for giving me the opportunity. Thank you. I'm out.